Let's go Broncos! Something special is happening at Dove Valley, and if you're not paying attention, you're about to miss the start of what could be one of the most exciting Broncos seasons in years. The buzz coming out of training camp is unreal, and I'm hearing things that will get every true fan fired up. Bo Nix is making throws that have the entire crowd gasping, a rookie wide receiver is turning heads in ways nobody expected, and this defense, oh man, this defense, might just be on the verge of making history. But before I tell you exactly what went down, make sure you hit that like button if you've been a Broncos fan for more than 20 years. It's incredible to see Broncos country so strong across generations, so if you're with me, drop this in the comments right now. Go Broncos! My heart bleeds orange and blue. Now listen, because what I'm about to share with you isn't just camp hype. We're talking about plays so sharp that even veterans are stopping to watch. A quarterback showing the kind of poise we haven't seen in Denver in a long time. A rookie wideout who might already be climbing his way to WR2. And a pass rush that some are whispering could be one of the greatest in franchise history. Pads aren't even on yet, and still the energy feels different. This team looks hungry, confident, and dangerous. And I have all the details for you, including a play from Bo Nix today that had fans losing their minds. Could this finally be the year the Broncos put it all together? Let's break it all down, because you're going to want to hear every second of this. Now, let's get right to it because what's happening at camp is something you need to know. Bo Nix, our QB1, is stealing the show. Reports from camp are glowing. He just had what many are calling his best practice yet. Sean Payton introduced third down plays for the first time this camp, increasing the pressure on the offense, and both thrived under it. His mechanics looked sharp, his decision-making quick, and his command of the huddle impressive. One play that had the entire crowd buzzing was when Alex Singleton came screaming through the line on a blitz, collapsing the pocket immediately. Instead of panicking or jogging out on a lazy bootleg like many quarterbacks do, Bo sprinted hard to his right, squared up, and fired across his body to Pat Bryant over the middle for a 15-yard gain. The fans were on their feet, and it felt like one of those moments where you think, yeah, this guy's the real deal. That play showed poise, athleticism, and confidence, three things you need from your franchise quarterback. It's becoming obvious that his time spent studying with Drew Brees and his second year under Payton's system are paying off big time. Speaking of Payton, you can see his fingerprints all over this offense. He's leaning into bootlegs, play action, and short yardage precision passes, which are going to be critical in third down situations. And let's not forget how huge that continuity is. Compare that to rookies like Caleb Williams, who are reportedly struggling to adjust to new systems. Bo Nix is already ahead of schedule, and that's huge for this offense. But it wasn't just Bo turning heads. The wide receivers are lighting it up, and two names are dominating conversations right now, Pat Bryant and Troy Franklin. Let's talk Bryant first, because this rookie is surprising everyone. Coming out of Illinois, he wasn't exactly considered a burner. His 4.64 40 at the combine raised eyebrows, but none of that matters when you're getting open consistently. And that's exactly what he's doing. The defense played a lot of cover 3 today, and Bo carved it up, with Bryant seemingly open on every play. His soft hands, his physicality, and his ability to find space across the middle are making him look like an immediate impact player. It wouldn't shock me at all if by midseason we're talking about Bryant as WR2, right behind Courtland Sutton, who, by the way, continues to look absolutely dominant as the unquestioned WR1. Sutton is smooth, reliable, and ready to lead this receiving group. Troy Franklin, on the other hand, is adding a whole new layer of explosiveness. The Oregon-to-Oregon connection with Bo is very real, and you can tell Nix trusts him. Franklin's speed is being used in creative ways, screen passes, quick outs, and even jet sweeps. And for all those who think he's just a short yardage guy, think again. The play of the day for him was a deep bomb from Jarrett Stidham that had the crowd erupting. That kind of speed, paired with Marvin Mims, gives this offense a dangerous vertical element that could finally stretch defenses and open things up for Sutton and Bryant underneath. Sure, Franklin is a bit lean, and you don't want him taking heavy hits over the middle too often, but on the outside and in space, he's going to be a serious weapon this year. On defense, the pass rush is looking scary good. Jonathan Cooper stood out today, not just for his play but for his presence as a vocal leader. Fresh off securing his new deal, he's clearly stepping into a bigger leadership role, which is huge for this unit. And physically, he looks massive, stronger and faster than ever. Nick Benito is staying focused on production. Zach Allen is in his prime, and guys like Jonah Ellis and DeAndre Tillman are pushing hard for more snaps. If this keeps up, it's not crazy to think this pass rush could hit 70 sacks this season. That's not hype. It's reality if they keep their foot on the gas. Alex Singleton looks fully back in form, which is great news, and even depth guys like Lavelle Bailey are stepping up. Bailey had an impressive interception today, jumping in front of a Sam Ehlinger pass intended for Lucas Kroll, showing just how deep this defense really is. And that's where things get even more exciting, because if Bo Nix keeps stacking practices like this, we're looking at a quarterback who isn't just managing the game, he's becoming the difference maker this team has been desperate for. You can feel the confidence growing around him, not just from the coaches, but from his teammates as well. Courtland Sutton spoke briefly after practice, and though it wasn't a formal press conference, those around the field noted how he seemed genuinely impressed with Bo's command of the offense. When your WR1 is buying in this early, that tells you something. The chemistry between Bo and Sutton is starting to look smooth, especially on timing routes. Reports said Bo hit Sutton on multiple out routes with perfect placement, the kind where only the receiver can get it. Those are the throws you need against top defenses, and if Bo is already doing that in camp, imagine how sharp it'll look by midseason. But it's not just about Bo. The entire offense feels more organized, more purposeful. You can tell Sean Payton is installing wrinkles to maximize every player's strengths. Pat Bryant's usage in the middle of the field, that's by design. Troy Franklin getting screen passes and jet sweeps, also by design. And the most underrated part? Marvin Mims hasn't even hit his stride yet in camp, and when he does, defenses are going to have to pick their poison. You can't double Sutton, Bryant, Franklin, and keep Mims contained all at once, especially when Bo is quick to find the open man. If this offensive line holds up, this could be the most dynamic Broncos offense we've seen in years. Defensively, the energy is different. There's this edge, this sense that they know they can be great, and that confidence is feeding into every practice. Jonathan Cooper isn't just talking like a leader, he's playing like one. He had a couple of pressures today that would have been sacks in live action, and you can see why he's getting so much respect from his teammates. Nick Benito continues to show flashes, and he knows that production is the key to earning his next contract. That kind of motivation can be dangerous for opposing quarterbacks. And Zach Allen, man, he looks like he's in peak form. Add in Jonah Ellis and DeAndre Tillman getting more reps, and you've got a rotation that can stay fresh and relentless all game long. And let's not ignore Lavelle Bailey's performance. Intercepting Sam Ehlinger might not sound like the biggest thing in the world, but in camp, it's those depth guys making plays that separate good defenses from great ones. Bailey's quickness and instincts were on full display when he jumped that route to Lucas Kroll, and those are the kind of plays that build confidence in younger players. Sean Payton has been clear, if you make plays in camp, you'll get snaps when it counts. So don't be surprised if Bailey earns himself a bigger role than anyone expected. Now, here's the bigger picture. This team looks like it believes in itself again. The offense is clicking, the defense is aggressive, and there's no sense of hesitation. Payton has everyone buying into this all gas, no brakes mentality, and when you hear whispers around camp saying this could be one of the best pass rushing groups in Broncos history, you know people are feeling something special brewing. 70 sacks? That number sounded crazy a month ago, but after seeing the energy, the depth, and the way these guys are flying around, it doesn't feel so far-fetched anymore. And if the defense can dominate like that while Bo Nix continues to grow, the ceiling for this team is sky high. Broncos country, this is the kind of camp you dream about. The foundation is being laid right now for what could be a breakout year, but it's only training camp. Pads go on Monday, and that's when things get real. We'll really see who can handle the physicality, who can still dominate when the contact starts, and whether Bo can keep making these impressive plays under more pressure. If he does, and if guys like Bryant and Franklin continue to emerge, this offense might shock a lot of people this season. So I want to know from you, do you believe this defense can truly reach that 70